Today's horoscope from Astrocademy, Aries, June 22, 2022. A prime motivator today might be to feel more independent. You're in good shape for assessing your resources, money, and capabilities, and your choices and decisions improve as you do so. Still, you can feel somewhat torn between expressing yourself and keeping your observations to yourself. This can keep or put you in a state of limbo temporarily. It might also lead to overindulgence. Be on the lookout for this, but be sure you don't overlook the other opportunities of the day, mostly on practical levels. There is a very sweet and gentle energy in the air today that has the ability to make you feel very wanted and needed. It is more down to earth and will help literally ground the relationship. It is a wonderful day just to be together and share everything, whether it is food, talk, music, an outing, or just the idea of doing nothing in particular. Know your worth. But even the mightiest sign can feel somewhat low every now and again. So, the moon in Pisces can help you define what you consider valuable at work. Your high standards will come out during this lunation, especially if you have to show others how much your professional contribution is worth. Since the moon opposes Venus in Pisces, you may even have a moment where you can reaffirm your expectations for mutual assets, investments, and resources too. The moon might push some buttons as it passes through your income sector, but with all the planetary activity on the other side of the financial fence, it is fighting for your attention before it leaves tomorrow. With Mars return to your financial sector tomorrow due to put even more focus on money matters, the moon is sharpening your nose for money, acting as a trigger but also working with planets on the job and career fronts to leave them with a lucrative sense of direction. Your encounters run smoothly and amicably, like a peaceful flowing river. Family and friends would love to ride this wave with you. You now have the opportunity to resolve old conflicts and hurts and to move forward united. If you are smart about it, you will strengthen ties to your loved ones. It's a drag, but you have to force yourself to do that work or task. It's now or never, and never won't work this time. Your enthusiasm reveals your zest for life and your passion feels like second nature to you. Pursuing dreams you believe in, you're able to approach anyone you're interested in, give them an invitation or unmistakable encouragement. It's important not to let this opportunity pass. Make the most of any situation. You may feel unusually cross or ill-tempered during this time. Emotions loom large and seem practically unmanageable. Your body seems to have a mind of its own. Cravings may feel too strong to push aside. This is perfectly natural. One useful herbal remedy for this feeling is chamomile tea. Chamomile is known as the baby remedy, for it soothes a cranky baby and restores balance after a fever. You may drink the tea or actually put tea bags in your bath. This is the day to get work done. And you aren't likely going to feel like doing much of anything else. This is what happens when this vibration fills the air. You'll be more able to concentrate and to finish what you start. It is an excellent time for you to pull out all of those things you haven't quite finished and get them done. This can be a wonderfully productive and rewarding day for you. Make the most of it. In a case of perfect timing, just hours before Mars is due to leave your relationship sector, the moon not only returns to your communication sector but as a full moon. It is a given that the warrior planet of the cosmos will be working to shake and stir things up before he leaves, working to the end to give you a sense of what you are fighting for. As Mars turns his warrior spirit onto taking your financial power back, the moon will stay on to clean up after him, with the next few days a chance to get the communication lines open. Just shy of 6 weeks after returning with Venus to your relationship sector, Mars, the warrior planet of the cosmos, leaves today. Venus left 9 days ago, but not before leaving you with a clearer sense of what you want from your relationships, which Mars has stayed on to help you fight for. As Mars leaves, it becomes more about the journey. Our eyes in the sky. The moon is being extremely quiet and chill in Pisces today. This means that it's a great day to communicate your needs to others and reflect on the energy you're putting out into the world. If you'd like to take a step back and focus on yourself, do it. This is one time when you should be putting your needs first. Since the moon is in Pisces, you might feel you're supposed to give yourself freely to others, but now you don't have to do that. Think about whether you want to drain your batteries by giving away your energy or you want to recharge. Don't overdo it, especially since the moon is pretty much inactive. The less you go out and the more you keep to yourself, the better you'll feel. Don't let people push you into giving them extra attention. This is something you'll have to keep in mind throughout the day because you'll want to help even though your body needs to rest. Today, put yourself first no matter what. In the morning, the Pisces moon forms an emotionally taxing quincunx to Chiron in Aries. Today, we seek emotional stability through organization, refinement, and purification. Our to-do list awaits, and we are eager to begin checking off items. However, when we start to make headway, subconscious anxieties prompt us to question the merits of our behavior. Are we really making a difference? Does anything we do really matter? We could be running up against emotional programming from youth when our unique approach to structure was vilified. Subsequently, we adopted more legitimate methods for getting things done, which were probably modeled for us by parents or authority figures. Now, we find ourselves in a position where we could be accomplishing a great deal, but success fails to trigger an endorphin response. In some form or fashion, we aren't being authentic to ourselves, and therefore, failing to meet our own needs. We may have to think more critically about how going through the motions isn't serving us. If we feel a disconnect in our process, what can we do to change our behavior and course correct this issue? Following this, the moon trines Uranus in Taurus, encouraging us to do things differently. Unorthodox behavior is celebrated, and we might receive insights that help us to keep an open mind despite the turbulence. We now perceive less risk in breaking the mold. Although the Pisces moon urges us to keep things in order, we understand how going with the flow makes life less difficult in the long run. When we are open to change, we easily adjust to life's unpredictable moments.